You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Pat McAfee because his viewership numbers are out at ESPN, and they're not very good when you compare them to the same programming in the same time slot previously. Now, there is one thing to consider in all this, and it's a big thing. We have no idea how many viewers he did not get because of the Charter Spectrum ESPN dispute. That's 14.7 million homes that were not able to get ESPN or any of the programming involved there. So it's very possible the tank that he's seeing in his viewership is in part due to that dispute. So that dispute's affecting all kinds of things. Now, we've made several of these videos involving that Spectrum dispute, and I did sit here and consider one thing right before I hit record. If you are a real sports fan that is ate up with live sports, and you've got to have your college football, you've got to have your NFL, I'm going to believe you have already left Charter Spectrum. Okay? I've just got to believe that you have decided, you know what, now's the time for me to go to Fubo, time for me to go to Sling, time for me to go to DirecTV Stream. One of these actual streaming services, like I've got Sling, so I've got ESPN, FS1. It's just like having cable, only it's internet-based, right? It's streaming in the same way that, you know, like Disney Plus would be streaming or Netflix is streaming. And it runs through my Roku, and, you know, my son's got a Fire Stick, same principle, right? And I've got to think that a lot of the people that are locked in and really locked into sports, people that I would think that would view Pat McAfee, I would think those numbers would be in. You know, I would think people that were going to tune in to something like Pat McAfee's show, don't we think that those people probably have already made a switch, considering we're coming up on Monday Night Football, and considering college football started last week and is going this weekend, and this is the first week of the NFL. So I'm just throwing that out, and I don't think we have a way to measure that. But at least for comparison, same day last year, Pat McAfee's numbers are not good. They're not. The Pat McAfee Show debuted on ESPN to 228,000 viewers Thursday. For comparison, SportsCenter in the same 12 to 2 p.m. time slot drew 331,000 viewers the same day last year. Frankly, folks, that seems to me like that's a little disastrous. I mean, you're talking about the new Pat McAfee Show. At least, look, I actually tuned in, and I would almost always watch on YouTube, right? But I tuned in to see what it looked like, see what the feel was going to be, and just, I think we watched it maybe 10, 12 minutes, and then I caught clips of Aaron Rodgers after the fact on other platforms. But even with all the people tuning in for the first time, you're talking over 100,000 less viewers than SportsCenter. That seems a little disastrous to me. However, year over year, measurements are not the best barometer of success. And I think this is Burak. Yeah, it's Bobby Burak over at Outkick. There are around 15 million homes without ESPN due to ongoing charter disputes. Now, this is how his show compared to the other shows. And it's not good either. Get Up, which is Mike Greenberg, 8 to 10 a.m., 309,000. viewers. First Take, 367,000. The Pat McAfee Show, 228,000. Sports Center, 2 to 3 p.m., 253,000. I mean, that's crazy. Now, his show is also simulcast on YouTube and on ESPN Plus. Now, I'm not going to lie, he got a hell of a lot of views on YouTube. As of publication, the Thursday edition of the show got 454,000 views on YouTube. I'm not fixing to disrespect that. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So a total of 676,000 people placed a eyeball on that Thursday show somehow. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, we don't know. Let's say the show was not on YouTube at all, which is free. And let's say it wasn't on ESPN Plus. Would he have pulled in 300,000 viewers on ESPN alone? I don't know. Bobby Burak goes into the fact that they led in with ESPN First Take, which is their third-rated show. I mean, PTI is still king. Wow, over half a million viewers. First Take, 367,000. Pat McAfee was down at 7 in this list. He beat First Things First. He beat The Herd. And he beat Undisputed. And Undisputed's ratings are putrid. Absolutely putrid. By the way, he did go head-to-head with The Herd. And he defeated The Herd by about 40,000, almost 50,000 viewers. But, and I don't know if a lot of people understand this, FS1, it's still not available, I believe, in as many homes as ESPN is. Now, right now, this very second, because of Charter Spectrum and that dispute, that's probably not true. There's probably more homes with FX1 and the Fox branding of programs and sports in homes. However, under normal circumstances where Spectrum and ESPN didn't have a dispute going on, ESPN still has the most reach in even among cable, whatever. I mean, I just take it for granted that if you got ESPN, then you got FS1. But I've got Sling. I just said that a minute ago. They have an orange package. They have a blue package. So you can either get one or the other. One of them's got ESPN's family of networks. The other's got Fox family of networks. You can pick one or the other, or you can get the orange and blue package together, which is what I got because I want to watch college football and Monday Night Football, and I just don't watch ESPN studio programming anymore. I don't. I think I was, I didn't even watch College Gameday this morning. First time in a long time, but it was so terrible last week that I tuned out. I'm so angry about them kicking Big and Rich out the door and firing David Pollock and Todd McShay. I'm just like, I don't need College Gameday anymore. I'm good. Monday Night Football it is, college football it is, live program only. So these numbers don't look great. They don't look great. I don't think they look good for Pat McAfee. Now, we don't know what the streaming numbers are. Okay? And what makes this not look great is the fact that he couldn't get any closer to some of the other ESPN shows. I mean, he was almost 100,000 viewers behind Mike Greenberg and Get Up. And I thought that show didn't do great, really. I mean, almost 100,000 views. 309,000 to 228,000. That's not great. That's not great. 70, 80,000 behind. Wow. I got to be honest. I thought Pat would draw closer to 300,000. So, tell me what you think. Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Pat McAfee show, YouTube's still good. ESPN, not so much, I don't think. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.